Sustainability is a top priority for corporate fleets all over the world. Luckily, fleet suppliers are developing products and services to help fleets on their sustainability journey. We are at Mercedes-Benz to meet with Sabrina Eichelkamp and Timo Kallenbach to know more about the sustainability journey at Mercedes. Hello Sabrina.
Hello and a warm welcome back to the new thing, Stephen.
Yes, it's nice, and I would love to know more about your sustainability plans, the product offering that you have in petto for the fleet customers and new technology.
I'm happy to show and explain you. Let's get inside our customer center.
Sabrina, everybody is talking about sustainability today. What I would like to know is what your company Mercedes-Benz is doing about it. And I would love to start with the bigger picture. If I'm correctly informed, your company has assigned to three main commitments, three main pillars when it comes to sustainability. That is land, sea and air. But can you tell me, how does this work?
So the bigger picture, of course, it starts with decarbonization. It is incorporated in our sustainable business strategy. So it is a force that is guiding us through whatever we do. And it does not only encompass the production of battery electric vehicles or net carbon neutral production sites. It is really about the upstream and downstream whole value chain. It is our ambition 2039.
Okay, but then how does this translate to the specifics of your product offering? Or let me rephrase, how sustainable are your vehicles and how do they perhaps compare to one another?
So the electrification of our product range is our utmost goal to achieve net carbon neutrality, that's for sure. And what we need to make sure and take care of is to decouple the resource consumption from the production output. How do we achieve this? By the use of secondary raw materials, which is recycled materials, old tires, old batteries, we use them again. And by 2030, our passenger car fleet share of recycled materials is to be increased to 40%.
Sabrina, let's continue the electrification discussion. Electrification is of course very important, but it's also difficult, also because it's not the same process for all fleets. How can Mercedes-Benz help those fleets?
So the most important levers to reduce our CO2 consumption is, of course, the electrification of our whole vehicle fleet. But next to it comes the charging with green electricity, the improvement of battery technology, the decarbonization of the whole supply chain. What we do is to recycle a lot of materials, taking part in circularity projects, for example, our battery recycling factory in Kuppenheim, which will take old batteries and recycle them. For our customer, that will then show in adhering to ESG target fulfillment, being listed on EcoVadis, and so they see what Mercedes-Benz is doing in that area.
EV charging, you mentioned it. How can you help them figure out what they need?
So Mercedes-Benz is already contributing to a widely accessible charging network, meaning already today with Mercedes Me Charge, I can have access to over 1.6 million charging points worldwide. But we know that this is not enough. So we started to set up our own charging infrastructure in 3 continents, and we are about to join forces with other OEMs so that by the end of the decade we will have built up 45,000 new charging points additionally to the one that are already available today.
Sabrina Eichelkamp, thank you very much for having shared all those insights about sustainability at Mercedes-Benz. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to meet with Timo Kallenbach. Timo is the product manager of the MMA platform at Mercedes-Benz, and he knows everything about the beauty behind us, the concept CLA. Hi Timo.
Hello.
It's a pleasure meeting you. We are standing in front of this very beauty, the new concept CLA class. What can you share about its efficiency and about the car itself?
The Concept CLA class is a close production insight into an entirely new family of vehicles of our MMA platform, which is engineered as electric first. And it depicts the company's vision to elevate and to electrify a complete new class of vehicles that will be the new gateway to the brand. And as the first child of the family, so to say, the Concept CLA class shows insights that apply to all 4 models of the very family, which is the CLA, a shooting brake, as well as 2 stunning SUVs. And speaking about efficiency, the Concept CLA class is an electric hypermiler, and we can achieve this with a stunning 93% efficiency from battery to wheel that results in a very low consumption of about 12 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. That means, in turn, that you will be able to drive more than 750 kilometers on a single charge. Besides being able to drive far, it is just as important to charge fast. With our high-powered 300 kilowatt DC charging, you'll be able to charge up to 400 kilometers of electric range in just 15 minutes time. That is the average time a person spends for a coffee break at a petrol station.
Timo, we all know that driver behavior has an impact on sustainability, safety and on cost. What kind of tools do you have with Mercedes-Benz to support fleets in measuring, managing and also improving driver behavior?
We got you covered in this matter. As with all technical innovations, the company measures those on the Concept CLA class by their contribution to the Mercedes-Benz vision of accident-free driving. The extensive driver assistance and safety systems currently under development for the MMA platform will make it possible, for example, to drive partially automated on virtually all types of roads, to aid the driver to make lane changes on multi-lane roads, or to automatically maneuver into or out of tight parking spaces, and most importantly, to prevent or at least reduce the severity of any kind of collision in an increasing number of situations. And this can only be accomplished because the upcoming MMA platform is the first that will fully run on our newly developed Mercedes-Benz operating system, MBUS.
The future won't just be electric. What can Mercedes-Benz do? What can Mercedes-Benz bring to customers that stay loyal to their combustion engines?
The MMA platform, on which the Concept CLA class is based, is engineered to maximize the benefits of the electric drivetrain. Nevertheless, its innovative design also allows to accommodate our class-leading combustion engines. So to make it very clear, with the upcoming MMA platform, we will be offering absolute powertrain flexibility to our customers.
Timo, how is this model the translation of sustainability in a future Mercedes-Benz car?
There are 3 main messages that I would like to point out when it comes to sustainability. First and foremost, the MMA platform is designed to fully contribute to our Ambition 2039, which is the company's vision to be net carbon neutral along the value chain for our fleet of new vehicles by the year in 2039. This means MMA has 40% less CO2 along the value chain than its predecessor. So decarbonizing our supply chain is our second point that we would like to put emphasis on. And this means that we set ourselves very high targets for reducing CO2 emission for the production of our steel and aluminium that we use for MMA. We were also able to reduce the CO2 emission on the battery cells by about 40%. And last but not least, there's a lot of material that is sustainable on the inside of the car that the customers can experience on every single drive. For instance, we have an innovative new trim part that is made of recycled cellulose and hemp, very good looking, very durable, and also targeted for series production. Our upholsteries are made of sustainably produced and processed leather, and our floor mats are made of woven bamboo fiber, which is a very fast regrowing sustainable resource.
Timo, it was a real pleasure. Thank you very much. Sabrina, before that we close, one final question, a very important one. In the urgent fight against climate change, what will be the major target for Mercedes-Benz?
Well, that's an easy one, Stephen. It is, of course, the electrification of our entire vehicle fleet to achieve our goal of net carbon neutrality across the entire value chain by 2039. And at the end of the day, we'll stay very strategically focused on that. We might adapt our tactics a little bit in between, but the ultimate goal always is to serve our customers with the best fitting product that Mercedes-Benz can offer.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sabrina Eichelkamp. Thank you for your time. And ladies and gentlemen, you have seen that also with Mercedes-Benz, every action counts if you want to make your fleet more sustainable. Thank you very much.